playthrough is sponsored by Game Toppers. Game Toppers are perfect if you want to deluxify the most important things in your life, like board games. Obviously, we were all thinking about board games. Hello, fellow gamers. I'm Gloryhound, and this is
Dr. Gloryhound.
And this is a board game battle of Roam and Roll by PSC Games. I can't remember what PSC starts with or what it stands for. Do you remember? I don't remember.
I don't either. I didn't know there was going to be a test.
Well,
you didn't tell me there was going to be a test.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably somewhere on the box or something. If anybody knows, let us know in the channel. And
it's
hello.
It's 2 to 4 players, right? I think that's correct.
Hello to everybody joining us today.
1 to 4 players.
We had like a couple technical difficulties, so we're only starting 10 minutes late, which isn't bad at all. Like, I'm really excited that we at least got through it and got everything back up right away.
It's the rules of live stream, right? Like, so we attached a different monitor that we haven't used before,
yes.
And so then it broke everything because of
the monitor broke everything. That's how it goes. It's because I can tell you right now, it's because the hertz on the monitor is like higher than the computer and all that screen, so like it just jacked it up. So we won't be doing that again.
Never new equipment.
Never again.
Never use new equipment.
Never change. Never change. But today we're going to be playing Roam and Roll, and
so the theme of this one is you're kind of like in the middle of Rome, right? So you're helping to build the empire.
Right.
So you're expanding out, you're conquering new lands, you're building roads, you're getting favors from senators, you're, doing all kinds of Romany things, if you will.
Romany things.
Yeah, so you're doing all the things that Romans would do, and it's a rolling right. I lost my train of thought because of
Sorry,
you.
I know. I totally interrupted you.
I don't remember now. No. You're being a Maximus Butticus.
Oh, I am a little bit. These are included in the deluxe edition of it, or the Kickstarter edition of it. They actually come with little meeples instead of these things right here. Are you just like drawing all over my board?
No, you already had stuff marked.
Heck
from
yes,
last
I
game.
did.
I was like, I don't think so. So yeah, you're doing the things that Romans would do. So it's kind of interesting because you have your own personal board that you're keeping points on, right? And then you have like this shared board that you're using, and then these shared buildings that you can build, and all kinds of different stuff that you can do.
I remember talking about this Kickstarter in particular because I was really excited about the shared board, and on top of the whole roll-in right piece, trying to make sure your buildings were arranged in the right way, in the right areas, and on hills, off hills, and like having the player interaction happen here. I felt like there was a lot of player interaction.
Well, you tried to sell it to me as like an area control roll-in right, and it's not. It's an engine building roll-in right, which I do like engine building games. So if I have to suffer through a roll-in right to get there, I'm willing to do that.
You do like engine building games.
And once again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. This is not a how to play. You can find those online on different channels. This is more you're just hanging out. We're hanging out with you guys live, and this is to let you guys know if you want to play this later. If it's a game worth
play, yeah.
Yeah, if it's a game you want to get later.
That's right. So all of these cards that we have out right here.
We don't need no stinking rules. Just throw the rules out. We need like some kind of like image of that, of us just tossing the rules out.
That'll go down in infamy.
90% of the rules will be correct. The other 10%?
Who knows?
It's life.
Who knows?
It's life. Life happens.
So with these buildings here, you don't always have the same buildings all the time. So these are the ones that we're working with. We have out the harbor, the market, the castrum, the parade ground, which are your army buildings. These are your urbans.
Change, because you can get God's favor. And then your player boards are different too. So like I have different starting abilities. So for example, I am Nobilis, a low-born schemer raised through his friends in the Senate. And I'm excellent at gaining additional actions and expanding the empire's reach. And I start with some loyalty and a senator.
We also have the shrine here, which specifically applies to, oh my gosh, I just knocked everybody over. Specifically applies to the gods and goddesses up here that you can get. We have a leisurely bath here.
Well, we can discuss those, but who are you playing
Brickmaker and jeweler maker. I'm playing as Patricia, which is...
Patricia.
I didn't realize Patricia was a Roman-esque, a Greek-y sort of name.
Patricius, Maximus, Aurelius.
Mine doesn't sound as good as yours with that, I'm just saying. But I'm a noble matron of an ancient family, great at manipulating the dice to their whim, and starts with extra loyalty. I feel like you specifically gave me this one because you're like, oh no, we're going to be rolling dice, and Gloryhound's going to get angry.
Because it said you can manipulate dice. So honestly, that is exactly why I gave you.
Okay, that's what I figured. So
Are the building shapes always the same? That is a good question. I don't know. I don't remember.
Grab, yeah, the little.
Let me grab some more buildings here. So let me see. Let's look at these leisure buildings, right? So look at the leisure ones up there. So that one is a bath and it's a T. Yes, they will always be the same shapes. So you've got like your Tetris T, you've got your Tetris L, you've got your Tetris Z, if you will. I'm being very specific. And you got your squares. So those are basically the different building types you have, which you'll see as we play out, of course. So they are the same, but the buildings are very different as far as what they do. And
yeah.
Some of them will give you abilities right away. Some of them will activate when somebody else builds next to it. All kinds of different stuff.
And the dice scale up per how many players and stuff you're going to have. So these are the dice that we're using. And these dice are like monstrous, everyone.
They're like at least King of Tokyo size. Or the Star Wars Destiny dice. They're like that.
They're so big. Dice. They're bigger than the Star Wars Destiny dice, man. These
They're
dice,
not bigger than those.
Like, I can't roll these in one hand. This is a two-hand dice rolling job, okay? It's two hands.
There's no dice bigger than the Destiny dice. Those are the same size, I bet you.
I bet you not. Now we're gonna have to do that on Instagram. We're gonna have to compare on Instagram and see which one's larger, because I feel like they're bigger than the Destiny dice.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, can I get like some chocolate or candy if I win that bet? Like.
Yes, you can have some of the candy we already have procured in
No,
our house.
I want new candy for that bet. Okay.
Same candy. Here, you can have a Taki.
It reminds me of the
Taki.
dice from Seasons. You know what? I haven't played Seasons. I really, really want to play that game, though. Like,
you want to play every game.
It's on my list of things.
Just like you're going to say at some point in time, at least once, but I want to do all the things.
But I want to do all the things. That's
right.
True, but it's only mid-game whenever I want to do all the things.
So why don't you pick some things now?
Okay, the way that the dice are drafted is I draft one, then it's snake drafting. You would draft two, and then I would draft one other one. I think the most beneficial one here that I'm going to get, I think, is going to be, it's either going to be this or this, but I think I'm going to go with this here. That one. Because this one has a fish, a wood, and then the little building icon on it.
I'm like super blind.
This is like a really...
That one's gonna give me wood.
Tough roll. I just went ahead and rolled, okay?
Yeah, you did not make this good.
I love the extra spicy Cheetos, but why do they have to be friggin' fire engine red? Yeah, and then like they stain your fingers for life. Yes, exactly. They stain your fingers for life. You don't want to have weird red fingers for the rest of your life, okay?
Whoa, don't judge.
Takis, though.
Some people might.
Takis are where it's at, except Takis are like so insanely seasoned that like...
You die a little bit from having them.
A little bit. All right. I think that this one is going to be the better die for me because it does give me that other blueprint, the architect action, so I can make something one less. Okay. Now, whenever you use the dice, then it goes in regular clockwise turn rotation order. Whenever you use one, and then the turn passes until all the dice are used. So I think what I'm going to do, I kind of want to do that. Oh, no. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to make a market. I'm going to make a market.
Big surprise.
I'm going to make a market because I already have materials for it. But I'm going to use my architect portion here on the little die. You focus in there. The architect right here. And it's going to be one less. So this market here costs me a brick and a wood. So I'm just going to pay for the wood, and I'm going to cross that off because I already have one. And I'm going to use the construction.
Though. So we're like, yes, bright red. I'm putting that in my mouth. It burns. More of it. More of it. Give it to me.
I think I'm going to construct this right here. So the market is like an L shape, right? Right here. And you can orientate this and rotate it any way you want. It just has to be an L shape. The big thing with putting it on the board is that there are like these little triangle things on the board here that show hills. And you can't have it over top of two hills, basically.
Yeah, so like these areas here, like this is one hill area. This is a separate hill area.
Yeah, so you couldn't have a building on the green and the blue area here, but you can have it going off into the white areas. And then, of course, there's the wall here. You can't pass the wall. So I drew my market in here. I'm going to mark it MK for my market. Now, I just go down here. I love that they have this on the board so much. Like, you just go through it.
So you're doing the construct action.
I'm doing the construct action. I can move my overseer, and then I can construct, but I don't need to do that.
You just need to do that in order to be adjacent to what you want to build.
Right. Then I draw a new building. Let's see here. It's the overseer, and then I put the blueprint. Okay, got my discount, blueprint discount. I move my overseer here onto the building, so I'm there. I go ahead and put this here, because if somebody's character's here...
makes it unavailable for me.
Right. Which I'm going to put my person down like this. Here's the important stuff, though, okay?
You get to...
So I score one of these building points right here, which if I get up to 8 here, then I take one of these point cards, and once all 3 of these are gone, then... And you can do it in different ways.
Endgame.
Yeah, triggers endgame.
But all of these things in the end will give us points. Like, just directly right here, I'll be scoring points. And you can see that you can score your points right here.
So I get to gain 1 jewelry if adjacent to at least 1 army building. It is not, which I'm very sad about.
Lame.
I can trigger any adjacent buildings, little sprockets. It's the first building going down. So I'm going to let it a little bit of a disadvantage with this. And then I would gain a senator if it's next to an opponent's building. So I gain none of those things. But I'm setting up for the future, okay?
Are you?
I'm setting up for the future of Rome.
Are
It's
you
your
done
turn.
with your turn?
That is my turn.
All right.
My dice is expended.
I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to do the jeweler, though. Could you draw the jeweler right here for me?
Like a little Z?
Yep, connected to that bad boy. And the big thing with the jeweler is, let me actually just grab it. It is the Z one. So for the jeweler, and when I was using the architects, I'm able to actually spend 1 less resource. So I'm not going to gain anything initially off of it, but it does say that I'll gain 2 if adjacent to at least 1 opponent's urban building, which it is right now. And it would actually trigger yours. It's going to trigger your market because I just built next to it.
Yeah, trigger my market. So I gain 2 of either like wood, brick, or stone, and then I can spend any 3 resources to get a jewelry. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some brick. I'm going to take 2 bricks. Off of that there. Okay. So let's see here.
It'll be your turn for your next die. I can answer those questions. Just do your
wow.
stuff.
Wow. Okay. Geez, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
And that's how the Darwin Awards work. That's true. Yeah, humans are so crazy. They're like, this red thing burns my mouth. I'm going to rub it on my back. My back feels better. Who came up with this? Who thought I'm going to put a spicy pepper on my back?
Or like aloe vera. You're like, hey, here's a spiky plant. I'm going to rub this on my skin. It's going to feel good.
I always wonder about that. Who was the first person to figure out everything was edible? You know, you just walk up to a random weed and you're like, this is not edible. Ugh. And they go, wow, we lost 3 people this week already. Stop eating those mushrooms.
Spending one of my fish to go ahead and get this advisor action here so I can start getting in on that. And then I think what I'm going to do, I have some, oh dang, I should have gotten another wood. I was not thinking ahead. Can I switch out my brick for my wood?
No.
Dang it.
Just play on, please.
Dang it. So rude. Okay.
That's not me being rude. I don't want to make people wait for 18 hours as we play.
Should.
Because there's a lot of strategy in this game, right? So you could sit here and try to min-max it forever. I think it's more important to just give people a taste of what's going on instead of trying to score 1,000 points.
I would rather score 1,000 points.
And since I actually built my building right next to hers, I actually get another one of these senators, which is nice. Because the senators let you do like a double draft, so you can, if you're the first player, you could take like 2 die instead of waiting to go all the way around and taking the first die and the last die.
I'm really
or you
super
can
sad,
add some different actions to it.
Because I was going to try to use this other build icon, but I can't use it because I don't have the thing.
Just start that. Just be quick about it. Nobody would even know that you did it wrong if you wouldn't have said anything, so just do the thing and hurry up.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I want to make this Castrum army place here. And I want to make it right here. So it's going to be 2 brick, 2 wood. I have 1 on the dice here. I'm going to make it right here.
Okay, so for that one, you can actually gain armies, but you need armies if you want to conquer any of these lands down here, like Asia Minor, was that one Egyptius, Gallia, and Hispania. So if you want to take any of those places, which
so
actually
I used
mine
my
never
fish
got
there.
moved over to here on accident. Oops. There we go.
Did my fish there. I got that. That's how we do it.
And you built yours right next to yours so you could trigger your own thing, but not trigger mine.
I do not have the lightning thing on here, I believe. Okay, no lightning thing. So then I'm going to trigger my market, which I'm going to get 2 items for. Now I'm going to get 2 brick on that. And then I didn't build it next to yours, so I don't get a senator. But that is my actions.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh, just rub this on your face, the other caveman. I don't know. That does not sound very good. I promise you. If you just rub this on your face, it's gonna be amazing, okay? I like that people used to think that tomatoes were poisonous, and now they're everywhere. People used to think that tomatoes were poisonous, I guess because they're super red, but like apples are red too, right? Tomatoes are delicious. Let me just say, since we live in Arizona, we have the absolute worst fruit you could ever get. Like, if you come to Arizona and you taste our fruit tastes almost like nothing. It is so flavorless. So anytime I go anywhere else, I always eat like so much of everybody else's fruit, okay?
So I'm actually getting this advisor here, which is Vermucius, which is as a free action, you may deploy one of your senators to gain a jewelry or just a straight gain one of the coins. I'm going to actually do that right now. So I'm going to actually deploy one of these people right now to gain a jewelry. And basically jewelry, as long as if it's stored here, you can't use it. But if your jewelry's still like in your open pool, you can use it to bribe your advisors. Which I bribed this advisor with fish, and now I'm going to use this jewelry to go ahead and bribe another one.
So you took this advisor on like a date and you gave them jewelry. You gave them jewelry and a fish. Yeah. So a nice little dinner, a nice little meal, and a little bit of jewelry. How do I get on this advisor list of yours?
You can't. So I did that. All right, so that's how, and then also if I fill all these up to 5, I will gain victory points based off of, 3, 4, and 4 victory points.
I would rather you not.
So I have the Legion here, right? So I could potentially try to raise legions.
Show everybody.
No, I need to be able to see it. I have stone. So I could do that, but then I'm going to pay you a coin, and I'm going to gain, 1 soldier?
I would also like a coin.
No,
I'm saying... You should gain 1 soldier for 1 coin. I feel like that is a fair trade. I mean, it's no wood for sheep, but it's pretty close, okay?
I'm giving you a coin, though. I don't want to give you a coin. Just to gain 1 soldier.
Hey, Cicero, here's a fish. Put in a good word for me at the Senate, okay?
All right, fine. Go ahead and do it. I'll gain 1 soldier.
Oh, yeah. I
just don't want to waste that action.
It's just 1 coin. It's not a coin.
All right, we done with first round?
Yep, your turn.
All right, let's see if I can take as long as her. It might be possible.
How dare you, Dr. Gloryhougd. Y'all didn't know that this was going to be like an epic roll and write game that was going to take 14 hours, did you? Did you? It's good, though.
All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to spend
Holy cowbells.
I'm going to spend my senator to do a double draft, and I'm going to double draft these wilds.
Wow.
So these baskets are wilds.
You just took all the wilds?
Yeah, all at once.
Wow. That was insanely rude.
We'll see if that pays off.
A level of rude I was not prepared for. It was real rude.
I feel like I'm taking these fish and just sticking them in their blankets, and when they wake up, they're like, ah! And I'm like, made them an offer he couldn't refuse.
Why would you stick them in their blankets like that? That's what?
Like from The Godfather, but with a horse.
All right, I'm taking those.
All right, so you good?
I am.
All right, so I'm going to do my first action. I'm going to use these. I'm going to turn them into fancy jewelry, and I'm going to start bribing people. So I'm going to go ahead and bribe up this guy right here and be like, hey, bro, which is this is every time I construct, I get an advisor, even if it's next to my own stuff, which is always really nice. And then I think I'm going to bribe over here so that if I end up taking the expansion action, I can use, I'll also gain resources from it, even if it's like her area that she conquered. So the expansion action lets you, that's what I did last time.
Oh my God.
So what the expansion action does is if one of us conquers here, then I'm basically building up the roads.
It must have been a great fish. It was. It was the most delicious fish he's ever had.
It is your turn.
Okay.
To do one of your die.
Okay.
I'm over here like wheeling and dealing with my advisors, and she's over here like, I like fish.
I'm gonna make a shrine.
You make a shrine.
I'm gonna make a shrine. Right up here.
It's got to be on one hill. Do you have one hill that you're close enough to?
Doo-doots.
Hold on.
I'm making a shrine.
How big is that shrine?
Right here. It's only 2 squares.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Boom.
Calm down.
I bet you didn't know.
I
could make shrines like this.
Why I asked.
I bet you didn't know I could make some shrines. Oh, whoops.
Oh, dear God.
entirely on a hill. Max 1 per a hill on that. Okay, this shrine is going to cost me 2 fancy bricks, but I'm going to collect my wood from my dice on there, okay?
Basically what I'm doing is I'm just trying to bribe up all my advisors to kind of gain access to the better abilities here. Because these are free actions over here that you can just use, which are nice.
I'm going to take my little building thing. I'm going to go ahead and trigger any lightning bolts, which I gain a god's favor. I'm going to gain Mars over here. The god of war. We're going to take that. We are going
Which she'll discard later to use all the different abilities.
Look at my sprockets. I don't know if I have any sprockets for that one, because that's the castrum place. So I don't have anything good going on there.
I figure if I'm already a low-born schemer, that I might as well just be like handing out fish and jewelry like it's going out of business. Like opening up my coat. I guess my toga, right? Be like, hey, kids, you want some skooma?
Do you need any fish? You need any fish and jewelry? Got fish and jewelry right here. Look at this. Look at this.
No, that's not silver. That's white gold. It's white gold. Trust me.
All right, it's your turn, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the second level of Leviticus. So Leviticus not only gives me resources. So you have to spend 2 in order to go to the next level. It lets me get the resource if I build roads here, even if they're her cities. But it's also now I can use any resource. So I don't have to use just stone. So like she has to use stone for these roads here. I can just use whatever, which will allow me that if she starts building out, which it sounds like she's doing because she's gaining up troops, I can just be like, and build all the roads. So she conquers the lands, I build the roads.
Everyone,
it's a win-win.
I feel like Dr. Gloryhoundd is trying to take advantage of my military power that's happening here.
I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
What's going on, Dr. Gloryhoundd?
It's your go. What do you got? A bunch of brick?
I do have a bunch of brick.
Bunch of brick?
Literally building a brick house over here.
You are literally one of the 3 little piggies.
I am literally not going to be able to do much with my turn.
Yeah, what are you going to do with those bricks? You could conquer.
I don't have any. No, I don't have any garrison soldiers.
But didn't you build 2? Oh no, you built. So you built a temple. Just
because you build the castrum doesn't mean that you get that. You still have to raise legions in there.
I know. What I was going to say to you is that you've built an army, you've built a urban area, and then you've built a religious area. That's what I was going to say.
Pretty much.
I'm aware. I thought you had soldiers, but you apparently just whatever.
Squandered my dice away. I can't tax because I don't have anything there yet. And I can try to trade resources to get coins, but I don't think that's like in my best interest. So I think I'm just going to take my brick and go. Take my brick and go home, okay? Jeez.
It'll be your turn.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll these dice. Let's do this. Buffering a bit. Oh, no.
I haven't seen it pop up yet on my end. Let us know if it keeps on going on, though. If it's excessive buffering.
You know how I feel about excessive buffering.
It's always so weird because, like, I don't know if I'm even, like, am I even all the way over?
All right, I'm going to take this dice right here. It's your turn, Dr. Gloryhoundd. I'm not a fan of how you keep on getting so many senators, though.
I have 2. And I started with 1.
How dare you? How dare you?
I know. I'm just a bad person.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you said it first, so there's that.
I think I'm going to take this brick and then this one that's like building brick and fish and go for that.
Interesting. Oh, we're taking that. All right.
So we're not using that one?
We are not using that one. Ooh, what should I do here? I don't have exactly everything that I want here. I could... What could I build? What would be fantastical to build?
I have no idea. I'm not going to help you.
So this needs to be adjacent to an urban building.
Which one? Yeah.
The jeweler does better adjacent to to the opponent's urban building, which is really big.
I've only got one building right now. The
brickmaker is like specific for that.
All I've got is a jewelry shop. I'm over here like jewelry. Jimmy buffering.
Gain 2 coins if adjacent to more than one urban building. Well, that's kind of cool. What else we got here? Oh, I want to build something.
Yeah, you're building a lot this round, it seems like.
What?
Just building it up.
What?
If you like pina colada. Is that Jimmy buffering?
Wow.
I didn't say it. Battle Cry said it. I'm just rolling around with Battle Cry and doing what he says.
Oh, gosh.
That won't get me in trouble doing what Battle Cry says.
No.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Never.
You can also use your senators to give yourself additional actions. Like I can give myself, so for like this red one here, I could give myself the ability to build with it or something else.
I feel like I want more people like raise forces, but I don't think this is going to work out with me, for me the way that I want it to work out. So what I think I'll do is I will actually go ahead and use my architect dice here, and I'm going to build something for one less. I'm going to build a harbor, I think. Let's see here. So if I build a harbor here, no, that's not going to help out yet. Actually, apologies. I'm going to raise legions. I'm going to raise legions. So I can activate up to 3 army buildings. For each opponent's building activated in this way, you'd gain a coin, which means I'm the only one that has them out. So I'm going to go ahead and just activate mine. I'm going to gain 1 little legion person here. 1 little Roman. I'm going to take my stone. I'm going to take that. And should I use my fish? I'm going to use my fish. Okay, that is all.
Just going to gain 3 brick.
Just going to gain 3 brick.
Brick.
Jimmy buffering was a good one.
Brick.
By the way, Battle Cry, that was cute.
What are you going to do?
Now I think I'm going to do my architect movement thingy, or my architecture thing. So it's going to cost me wood for the harbor, and I only have 2. So I'm going to, with the architect, I can do 1 less. So I'm going to make a harbor. I'm going to make that bad boy right here.
What type of building is the harbor? It's an urban one?
Yeah, it's an urban one. So we're making the harbor right there. I'm going to move this here. The big thing about the harbor is it has to be outside of the wall, and it has to be next to the river, which is big. It's next to my shrine, which I don't think I get anything special for that. And that is all. I feel like I have a plan. I have a plan coming up, but like the dice are not rolling the way I exactly want them to roll, so it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Just trying to look at some stuff here. Okay. Gosh, I think you're going to make me do what I did last time. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I've got the build action, so I'm going to build.
Okay.
What I want to build with is...
We haven't even gotten into the conquering yet. There's been no conquering yet.
I'm going to save this fish because I got stuck last time because I didn't have fish. Because it takes fish at a certain point in time. So I'm already here. I want to build... is this my gentleman? No, that's yours. No. Wait, what? Why are you on the shrine? You moved me onto the harbor.
Oh, apologies. You were at the jeweler's.
I want to build the market because I have a wood here and I can cross off 1 brick. Guess that brick right there is good. And I'll build the market, and so the market is that L shape. Can you go ahead and draw it right here for me? Sorry, I clicked the thing on there. All right, so I'm building the market. So the market is going to gain me jewelry if it's adjacent to 1 army building, which it is. It is adjacent to an army building.
That one right there, yeah.
Yeah. Which is going to let her trigger her army building.
Which has nothing to trigger on it.
Perfect. Exactly what I want.
But it also triggers my market.
Yes, but it also triggers my jewelry.
But then it triggers the trigger.
So I'm going to gain 2 total jewelry.
All right,
So I'm going to use that 2 total jewelry. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go ahead and go here. So I've already locked this one down for victory points.
Wow.
So there's 4 victory points right there already.
That was fast.
I saved my fish. I need to mark this as my 2nd building now.
That was fast.
Is there anything else I need to do? I marked off that. I marked off that. And I don't get to trigger my market.
Oh, I completely forgot. When I was raising legions, I should have gotten this.
And this would be here, and that's already over there. Did you forget to give yourself legions?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
can
used
add
Mars.
2 when raising legions, and that's the whole reason why I was like raising legions.
Okie dokie. I am done with my die. Was that it?
That was it. Your turn. Your turn.
I feel like we need one of those chess timers.
So
I can just be like,
bam!
I mean, there's a lot going on. Oh my gosh, I should be over here.
Oh, Dr. Gloryhound.
Did I fall to my death?
Well, you just fell
So
off
this
the map.
one is
It's
good
fine.
because it gives me like the ability to do, oh man, so many things. So it's going to give me the ability to raise legions, which there is 1 army building out right now, so it's not a ton.
Or you have the architect, and it gives you jewelry.
I mean,
that's a good one to
there's
take.
a lot to be done with that one. Which, what do I have? I've got 2 brick right now. Is there something even for it? There is stuff. I mean, there's the baths for bricks. There's, I mean, I could do something that costs a wooden brick. I mean, I could try to build, not a market again. There's definitely some stuff I could build. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one.
You would.
I did. You mean?
And you're just going to leave me with just a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff, Dr. Gloryhound.
Don't be a hater.
Oh, man. This is not helpful.
Question is, what do I want to build? So something for 1 last resource, and I have 2 brick.
I need like a senator or something. Mark that 4th building. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Fatal Paper Cut. I just remembered as I was looking at the board, I was like, oh crap. Quickly, get the buildings in. I need points.
So
I really need those points.
You're kind of far. I guess you're not that far away.
From what?
I said, well, I corrected myself. I said, oh, now you're far. And I'm like, oh, I guess you're not that far away.
I'm going to take that die there for sure.
Is that
Let's
one
see
worth
here.
building? It's got to be next to... Okay.
It's really interesting how you have to look at putting all these together and stuff, and how you're going to get different points for different things and stuff. Like, let's see here. That one's that. I'm looking at all this different stuff. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's that. Okay. So I want to do I have the things to do the step? And then I want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2. I think. Yes. I'm going to take those 2. That's a lot of resources out there.
Let me grab that one.
Okay.
All right, so for my first action, I'm going to take the 2 wood and a brick, and I will pass the turn.
Okay.
So another brick.
So I'm going
Let's see what the heck she's going to do. It gives me just a bunch of stuff.
I'm going to build this parade ground. This one right here. We're going to build it right here. Up on this hill. We're going to make these hills super leaf. This parade ground right here.
Okay.
And that costs 2 wood, 2 stone. So I'm just marking off 1 wood and 1 brick on that because I got them on here. And I'm just going to go down here. So move the overseer to the building. We're going to move this person over here to the parade ground. We get my little building thing. I always want to read this because I don't want to forget stuff that I'm doing. I trigger any lightning bolts. There's none on there. And then any adjacent sprocketed ones, which this harbor is adjacent. Okay, so I don't think there's anything on the shrine. On here, I can perform a conquest, expand, or tax action for free. So let's see here. The expand would be roads. The tax would be in here as well. Or if I want to do a conquest. So conquer, tax, or expand. Conquer would be a good one to do.
I have a question for you when you're done.
Yes.
When you're done.
Okay. Now, when I'm conquering something, I think I'm going to conquer this right here because this will give me, should I? This gives me access to jewelry. That's my big thing.
You don't have jewelry? I have like jewelry coming out of the game.
I know, you have lots of jewelry, but I'm not that lucky.
I've got stacks on stacks on stacks.
I'm not that lucky with the jewelry,
I have,
okay?
like, my jewelry, I have so much jewelry, my watches are wearing watches. Do you have watches in the Roman days? Probably not.
This here.
They probably had gold chains. I could see that being a thing.
So I have 3 of these people here. I'm going to cross off one because they have to like stay there, and that's no longer my available legionnaires that I can go through and do. But I did get this, and I get like one little flag for it here for conquering a little tiny village.
Is it my go?
I didn't get any senators. Yep, I believe so.
Here's my question. So this one has the architect and it has the raised legions symbol.
Right.
Do I get to do both, or do I have to select one?
No, you have to select one. You're only selecting one action. Those are just telling you which actions that you have open that are available.
Okay.
This one is shipped for me. I can't wait, says John C. John C., I am insanely loving this game. Like, so much. There's a lot of different opportunities to do things here. A lot of different cards that you have here that you can change out and change the game. This is also the 2-player board. On the other side is a board that is much bigger that players are going to be playing on.
So use the jewelry to go another point in here. So that advisor also has 4 points in them. I'm going to use the architect so I can spend 1 less.
Sorry, go ahead.
And then I'm going to go over here to this one.
I really enjoy fleet dice, and this reminds me of the same sort of investment as fleet dice, where you're like, okay, I gotta go over here and I gotta do this, and then this is gonna get me this, and that's gonna get me this over here if I do that. Except the tracking is so much better in fleet dice, because I know in fleet dice sometimes I'm sitting there like holding up my fingers. I'm like, okay, I passed one of those free ones. Okay, I passed one of these free ones. And okay, so I have 3 free actions I can use. So like I'm actually literally counting on my fingers to make sure that I don't forget things as I go along. This one's a lot easier to track and see where things are.
Can you give me the CM right there?
Sure.
I already filled it in, so I'll make sure I go down actual order. So I moved 1, right? Because I was here, so I was able to move into this jewelry workshop, and then I moved over 1 for, I got to build adjacent for free, so now I move over.
And you move your guy in there.
So when you do the castrium, you don't get anything immediately, but it is worth victory points at the end, which is always nice. I already did that part. Oh, I get to do my 3rd, that was my 3rd building, right? Yep, so my 3rd one of these bad boys here. And then I would trigger anything else that it's touching. So it is touching the jewelry. So the jewelry I would gain, I would gain some more jewelry.
There you go.
I'm going to use that jewelry to go ahead and finish this one off. So that maxed off another 3 victory points right there. So I've got those 2 advisors maxed out. And I think that is it.
Wrist sundials, all the rage.
Oh, and this one, that's true. And this one is with my advisors, which is special, is that whenever I build, every time you construct, I gain 1 senator no matter what. So I get in a senator, and then I'm going to use that senator No, I won't use it immediately yet. I'll save it since I only have 1. Okay, that was my action with that one. Do your last die, please.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and build a market here.
And these are worth points too. Your senator's worth points. You're going to get a point for every 2 that you have. So it's good to build those up. But they don't trigger these things here. Like I have to build 8 buildings. She has to build 8 buildings to trigger 1. We both have to do 6 for the conquering. I have to do 15. She has to do 17 for like the gold. And I have to do 13 here. She's going to do 12.
Okay, so for the market here, I already paid. Move the overseer over. So
yeah, Romans do think they're really neat. Really full of themselves.
I get a jewelry if adjacent to an army building, which at least 1 army building. So I'm going to get a jewelry. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. And then, oh yeah, I got to mark off this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 6th one of those.
Holy, you already have 6 buildings?
Yeah, and then I'm going to trigger any of the sprockets around here. I didn't build it next to Dr. Gloryhoundd, so I don't get a senator, but I'm just going to go through and double check. So the parade grounds, I don't get anything. The shrine, I don't get anything. But the market, I'm going to get something for sure. And then adjacent ones are not next to anything on there, okay? So I'm going to also get a market action, which I think, actually I'm going to take wood for my market action there. And my market gave me everything. Okay. I have all the market things done. All right, so turns passing.
Yep. Go and roll the die. Do you want me to roll them? You got it?
I would like my super bad rolls for these on my turn. I need really bad rolls here.
I only offer to be helpful.
You're very sweet. Thank you, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
No, I just kind of like, I feel like I've got an engine
right
going,
there.
so now I just want to fuel this engine and be like, yes.
Yes, get the engine. Fuel the fire.
Boy, so our options are brick, or wood and build. A lot of great options left.
Like you do.
I feel like I'm just grabbing up a whole bunch of brick. Grab that one and that one. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this brick.
All right, I will take... We're going to take this one, actually. All right, I'm going to... Should I do the thing? I think I'm going to maybe do the thing.
I have so much brick. I would be like the best little pig right now. I'm just saying, like, I have all the brick. I could build like brick houses for me, my ma, my pa. Do you know that Disney cartoon? There's a picture of a sausage link and it says Pa next to it? Like Dearest Dad or something? Saying that their Three Little Pigs' dad was made into a sausage.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad.
I bet he was a spicy boy, though.
Oh. All right, I think I'm going to build a shrine.
Oh my gosh. You built more in these like first 4 rounds than I think we built the whole last game. Like, it's getting out of control. Stop building.
Oops, not there. What am I doing?
Cheating, apparently.
Apparently.
You really have 7 buildings?
And it takes 1 brick and 1 other brick to make a shrine right there.
I really feel like you're going for some kind of weird, like it's like almost like you're playing like Wheel of Fortune over here. You're like, I got a P, a G, an S, an H, an M. Like, what game are you playing?
I want this god power.
Are we playing like Hangman or something?
I want that god power. Any buildings? Are there any buildings next to the shrine that I can trigger? So when I'm next to there, I think I get the market, which is good because I need some market thingies. I think we're going to do some brick out of our market. Not next to you, so that's good. So that's the shrine. That's the shrineage.
My go?
It is your go.
So we have, like, I built the castrium, right, which is the one where you can spend, and that's the one that you just get bonuses. And then I have the jewelry, or you did the parade ground. Is there 2 CMs? There's 2 CMs, there's a PG, but there's only 1 PG. All right, so I'm going to spend one of my senators, and I'm going to give myself the ability to I'm going to add, what is it actually called?
It's
the
really
Legion thing?
Your what?
The Raised Legion ability. So I'm giving that Raised Legion ability to this die here. So I'm going to gain 3 brick. But I'm going to go ahead and Raise Legion. So you're going to get 2... Raise
the Legion.
You're going to get 3 coins. Or, sorry, 2 coins. But I get to Raise Legion, right? So there's 2 of these ones, which will just give me 1 and 1 since I don't have the other cool ability to use. And then I get to use this one here, which is I'm going to spend a jewelry to gain 3 more. So I'm going to gain 5 total because I'm going to spend this jewelry up here. So I'm going to gain 5 total. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 6 soldiers, which is pretty good. And then I got a lot of brick, man. If I ever need to build some brick, I'm sitting on like 4 brick. I have 5 brick and a fish.
In chat, what are you all thinking about the game? Like,
it's your go.
This is actually quite a heavy little rolling right here going on.
Chat, should I eat this Taki?
Probably. I think I am also going to be raising legions. So, and I have a jewelry to spend as well. So I have this one here and those 2 there. So 2 of the CMs.
Right, so you give me a coin.
So, yeah, take your coin.
And you're able to get up to 5 unless you have that symbol.
1, 2, and I have the jewelry one.
Right, so it's 5.
So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
so you just jumped
5.
yours up a lot too.
And plus, I have Mars, which I'm going to do another 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
All of the legions are mine!
Jesus. You like scared me. Like, why'd you yell? Oh my God.
That's what you have to do.
No, you don't have to yell.
You have to get into it a little bit. I just raised, like, I don't even know how many legions. I got so many legions right now. I'm gonna wreck some people, okay?
You need to calm down. That's what you need. Alright, so I've got 2. So I should be able to build anything at this point. What do I actually want to build? I really feel like somebody should be doing those the brick maker, but I have so much brick, I don't want it.
We don't want the brick maker. We're like, get out of here, you bricks. We don't need your brick house over here. It'd be good if you had an open area too. Like around here is probably not the best because you really have to like strategically place those Z's, but like over here would probably be better because you're gonna get more points based off of how many brick makers are next to there, you know?
Yeah, but they all have to be like lined up next to each other and stuff though too. And they have to all be in the marsh. You can't have them on hills.
Oh yeah.
Which does make a difference.
Oh, that's tough.
Uh-huh.
You're really you're doing some strategic planning with that.
So I feel like my big issue is that one doesn't give me anything though. I'm gonna build the parade ground here. Do you mind? Well, I guess I need to still use all this. I was gonna have you fill in that stuff. So I'm gonna move over here. So I'm spending, so the parade ground takes 2 wood. So I've got 2 wood here, and then I can spend 2 brick very easily because I have all kinds of brick up in here. So build, oh my gosh, that just happened. So that'll move over there once we're done. That's my 4th building, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it's my 4th building. Doesn't trigger anything when I build it because it's a parade ground, but it would trigger, oh, but the other one's also the cash room. So 2 army buildings next to each other, neither one of them trigger each other. Okay, so they don't trigger each other, so that's fine. So I don't actually get anything for those besides just building that, but every time I build, I get a senator. That's what I was trying to remember. I'm like, I know there's something I get. And I can always deploy a senator immediately to gain a jewelry. And then do I want to spend that jewelry to kind of keep
I'm just gonna say there's gonna be like a lot of markets in this area of Rome. A lot of markets, a lot of training grounds, a lot of training grounds.
I'm gonna get that jewelry and I'm gonna spend that jewelry right here as the rest of my free action, just to fill that one in. I think.
All right, it's your turn, Dr. Gloryhougnd. Let's do this.
Can you give me the old PG up in there? Get all PG with it. Thank you.
Ooh, that's a lot of fish. Look at all those fishes.
They are so delicious. Well, there's a lot of different options here.
Yeah, you got hit up a lot of dice with like a lot of different symbols on them here that you can do stuff with. Especially raising some legions.
Yeah, right?
If you would like to raise some legions, then this is the dice roll for you. This is the dice roll for you, okay? I'm going to take those 2, like so.
All right, so for my first action, I'm going to use 1 jewelry here immediately. And then...
This game is so intense.
I'm going to put another jewelry actually here. Dunza. Your turn.
All right, so I would like to... I mean, I feel like I should be building a building, right?
This feels good to be filling this out.
I should be building buildings. What should I build, though? This is the tough part, because I should actually be on that shrine. Things are getting weird, everyone, with the building.
Yeah.
Okay, no. This is perfect. This is perfect, because I can build a market. I'm going to build a market. Because I have wood and but I'm gonna use my architect, so I'm just gonna do 1 wood. I'm going to build a market
Good
right.
job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm going to build a market right here. Because it puts me next to,
That's a minus 50-point deduction.
eraser flipping off.
So you did the market?
Right. So, okay, I'm going to put that there. So I got my one discount on there.
You're going to get your
I'm going to get my score. Now, I just got to 8, so I get this point card right here.
Well, that's 7 points.
That's 7 points. Okay. Then I get to trigger the thing. So it's next to an army building, which is right here, the parade grounds. So I'm going to get a jewelry on that. And then the little sprocket. I don't think there's any sprockets next to the shrine. There's none next to the parade grounds. So that's, but I finally got a senator.
You only have one?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not being mean. I just didn't realize.
Yeah, no, I finally got a senator.
All right, you done with your turn?
I'm done with my turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, use this fish to fill in this one here. I'm going to put a stone over here. And I'm going to raise legions. So I have a parade ground and one of these, but I do have to still use one of yours. So I'm going to gain, so just use 1 coin. And I'm going to gain 5 again because I've got this little banner.
Got it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. I'm going to, we're going to go conquering. We're going to conquer some stuff, everyone, okay? So I want to take my stone, and I'll put my fish in here for now. So, conquering-wise, I have 9 soldiers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to conquer this, I think.
What are you conquering? That whole thing?
Yes, this whole thing, because
that's good.
I have the 1, I have 3, I have, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that would be 3 of them I would be taking off there. I had to get 3, 4, 5, 6 flags. Which puts me up here, so I take this point card here. Like so. And that is my turn.
New die. Roll them up. Should be your turn.
All right.
Oh, and I did use the jewelry when I did earlier.
It's finally coming together. It's all coming together, everyone.
It definitely feels like it ramps up.
As you go through, it's kind of like a slow burn, and then once you get to a certain point, you're like, oh, crap.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like
You're like, there's not a lot of good stuff happening. What's happening? All right. I like this option right here.
This one's good because it lets you just do everything. Like you can just be like, I want to do this, or that, or maybe this, or maybe that, or maybe all of this.
It makes a big difference.
Oh my gosh. The dog is like going to town.
Our dog is sleeping, I think, and he's like growling in his sleep. He's super angry pants about something. Some crap is going down, okay? That's all I gotta say.
In the dog world, yes. I agree. Okay, so I need this, and I think I'll take that one. Okay.
All right.
Those are your options.
I will take this one right here.
Get that one out of the way. What are you going to do next?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and this one means I can use any option thingy, right?
Yeah, it means you can use the legionary, the builder, the architect, or the merchant.
But I think I'm just going to, I think I'm going to do some expanding because this gives me 3 stone total. 1, 2, 3, which means I can come in here for 1, 2, and 3. Right there. So I would get, and correct me if I'm wrong, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah, no, you'd get 8. That's good.
On here, because you get an extra 2.
If you do more than 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that is that one.
Oh, hi, cat.
Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, hi, kitty. Kitty says, I'm here to spice up the chat, okay? She says, meow, meow, meow. We gotta make this chat all spicy up in here. Dr. Gloryhougdd, did your brain just go into overtime?
No, twice now you've done things that I was kind of gonna
No.
do. So it makes me have to stop and like.
That's
okay.
tough. Whenever you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing, and then like somebody told you that's what you did to me last game. Is you totally derailed me in the middle of my game, and I was like, all my plans are ruined. I need to change what I'm doing. Hold on.
Okay, so I built the jeweler. So I have a brick and a wood here, and if I spent one more wood, do I have one more wood on here? Oh man, do I have to use this one? That still needs 2 wood though. So I have to play this one first. What even is that? Did I mark that one out? I have the worst handwriting. I need like a tiny pen. Like, I don't even know what that is.
You know what? We should have played with our thin marker ones, our wet erase, or thin wet erase markers. That would have been better, maybe.
Yeah. Because what I want to do is I want to build the jewelry. I think is what I want to do. But I need an extra wood, and I think that wood's crossed off. I think that wood's crossed off. I think all that's crossed off. I think I have a stone, a fish. I'm not 100% sure what that actually is. What does that look like to you? Is that a bee?
Probably. It looks like a bee.
That's probably a bunch of brick. I have like so much brick. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so I could do a gosh. Like, a lot of these are bad, right? Because like that harbor is not the best urban building, because this one's going to give you points if you're next to 3 urban buildings.
Yes.
That means we'd have to have 3 markets around it, or somehow have it in between a market and a harbor, which just isn't going to happen. So that's why, well, you can do it. I don't know why you're hawing so much. Like, you need to calm
What?
down.
You don't think we can do that?
Go for it.
I mean,
you go for that goal. I will let you
maybe
go for it all you want.
That's a tough one. It's a leisurely bath. It's a lot of brick, though. Like,
right. I have plenty of brick.
Throw that out.
But it just doesn't, it's not going to do anything. Like, I need something else different here. I don't have an advisor yet. I will if I build, though. So I could do this one, which will just make it so I need one less. I feel like that cat just wants to jump. She's like, I'm going to jump on top of this. Don't know why she wants to do that, but I feel like that's what she wants to do. I need like the combination of both these at the exact same time. All right, so what does this text do? All your connected settlements in one region generate. Oh, don't have any of that, so definitely don't want to do that. I could raise Legion again, which at this point in time, I would just max out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, give yourself a coin. I'll just max out my Legion. I don't know what that's going to do for me. Maybe one day something. You can go ahead and go.
Giving myself a coin. All right.
I'll do something eventually.
All right. Let's see here. I would like to... See, I don't really need a whole bunch of extra troops maybe right now. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
It's like, I want to conquer stuff, but, I mean, overall it does give you, like, endgame points. You still get endgame points for it, but...
Oh, I'm dumb.
Do you need to take something back?
No, I kept thinking I had to have, like, that symbol to conquer. So I've been playing for rounds now, not conquering stuff, even though I have 16 troops. Because I thought I needed a symbol in order to conquer, and I don't.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't say, no, you don't.
You just,
I know that
just
now.
get in there and you do the conquering,
I just
okay?
figured it out. You got the second one of those things, too? Oh, my gosh. I think I'm going to lose.
No, that's not true, because you have, like, all this stuff going for you.
Both of these equals this. And if I get this one, it equals these 2 things. Plus, you get all of this that you have, which I have none of that. This doesn't give me points over here. You're winning by a lot right now. You've got 8 points there, 7 points there, 8 points there, 5 points there, and I have 5 points. Do you see what I'm saying?
All right, I think overall conquering is actually the only thing that's going to be really great for me.
So you're super ahead of me at this point.
Oh my gosh, Kitty. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is not good, everybody.
I don't think you're as behind as you think you are. I really don't.
I just told you that this equals these cards only. And then, sweetie, you get all of these points. And I have like 8 points total here. No, I have 5 points total here. And you're going to get all these points. So how am I not super far behind? Like just math-wise. You are currently 8, that's 14, 15. I think you're like 23 points ahead of me right now, if we were to score.
So it's only the baskets that can be spent as all sorts of stuff,
I'm
right?
done with you. I'm not far ahead. I'm like, you're 23 points ahead. She's like, that's not that, you're not that far ahead. I'm like, no, I can actually show you. It's 23 points. And then she's just like, baskets? It's okay. You can
I need
choose the
some
subject.
baskets up in here. I need
You were
some
way ahead of me.
baskets up in here, everyone. Okay.
That's hurt me, what you've done right there with the conquering and stuff. And me not conquering. Me thinking that I couldn't conquer has been a problem.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree. So let's conquer, I think. So
I'm like, man, I really need to conquer. You're like, I'm going to conquer.
we're going to conquer up in here, okay? We're going to get this conquering
Just keep rubbing
on.
it in with your conquering. I mean, I did good with that last time we played this too. I just completely just out of my mind. I was thinking about Jimmy buffering. It always happens. You forget like one tiny thing. I'm like, oh yeah.
That would give me 3 if I did that. If I spent my
Nobody
fish here.
cares
I'm going to
about
spend a
what you
fish
got
here.
going on.
I'm going to spend a fish right there, okay? So I get this bonus because this has this on it. So if I'm over here conquering stuff, this is going to give me like 3 just on that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good for you. Nobody cares. Poops.
We're going to go in here. So that takes off those. And let's see here. That's 3, 4. That's 4 flags. All right.
When you conquer, can you only conquer in one region?
Yeah, you can only conquer in one region when you do your conquering business. And I need to get my jewelry on here. There you go.
All right, so this is going to give me so wood. I'm going to keep that wood, but I'm actually going to build. So I'm going to take, you said 1, 2, 3.
Jeez.
1, 2, 3. And so I can use anything for my resources, but I actually have stone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
I actually have stone, though. So here's stone.
Rude.
Here's stone.
Oh, my gosh. You took all of my roads that I wanted to build on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dr. Gloryhound.
That actually triggers endgame.
No, that's not that one. It's this one. That one's those. That's your conquering stuff.
Calm down, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. So I got
But still,
6,
that's
7,
like
8.
almost half of it.
Well, that gave me a lot more points. At least I'm not going to lose by a bazillion at this point. Okay. So it's my turn to go first?
Yeah, it's your turn to go first.
I gotta try to make this up in the end. I just don't want to lose by a bunch of points. Losing's fine, but like, I just don't want to lose by a bazillion points. Kat, could you calm down? Could you just
cannot.
sit?
She cannot.
This is why we. That was gross. That was cat spit. I'm just gonna give you back your cat spit.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, thank you.
So I know you really like jewelry, so I want to steal that from you. See? You do really like jewelry.
How dare you? Listen, I'm going to need you to roll better than this.
Take that jewelry.
These do not have all the rolls that I want. All right.
You handle your business.
All right.
Arm is all wet with cat spit.
That's how we do it in here. All those cat spits.
It's a very drooly cat. Like, what are you salivating about right now?
Listen, you don't even know. You don't even know, okay?
I'm very confused. You have
so
cat
much
food.
salivation happening right now. All right, what do I need to build? What do I need to build, everyone?
You need to build an escape plan. Because I'm coming for you.
An escape plan? Wow, okay. I don't want to build that. I kind of like the bathhouse, but yeah, I can see what you're saying by it being next to at least 3 urban buildings. Like, that seems a bit much. Like, if you built it, I think, earlier in the game, maybe it would be better. The markets actually really just don't give you much of anything, really. Besides, like, they're generating those things for you. Oh, you know what I could build?
What? What could you build?
I can't tell you.
Those are the solo rules.
All right, I'm going to do that one instead. Go ahead, Dr. Gloryhougd. What are you looking at?
Nothing. Can't tell you.
Okay,
Secret.
okay.
It is secret.
Say hello. Hello to the world, Wesley. This is totes normal.
Okay.
For us playing.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and get one wood here. I guess I'll use this one. So I'll get the one jewelry, which I'm going to use to get this last spot here.
That's fair.
I'm going to go ahead and do the conquer. So this is going to give me an extra +1, right? For the conquer?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at like 17 conquer. I'm going to conquer this whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I got to leave 1 in each.
Yes.
So I'm losing 4. Or I'm using 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, I'm using all 4.
Yeah, you're using all 4.
That's fine. I have plenty.
Yeah.
But that's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that gives me all 6 of these banners.
And that gives you this.
The last 0.1, yep. So I at least get those 2 points.
Woo, Dr. Gloryhound's trying to wrap this game up.
Finish this, and then we got one more round after
yes.
this. So I'm not trying to finish this out, but like I don't want you to get another 2 extra points, and that gives me 6 points down here too. That was pretty.
That's good. That's a hefty amount of points, really.
Yeah, it is. And so then I get. Do I get this? The fish?
No, that's whenever you tax.
Oh, when you tax. Okay.
When you do the taxing.
I feel like I get something. Oh, I did. So whenever it says whenever you do the expand action, gain that region's resource. So I did that over here. So I should have gained.
Oh, because that's your senator's thing.
Yeah, I should have gained an extra jewelry.
I can't tell you what your senator does. Okay.
No, I know. I'm gonna put a jewelry over here in my stuff.
Okay.
Because I should have had 1 jewelry from that. Because that's the only time I built roads. So. 1, 2,
what did I
3,
want
4.
to
I have 4 buildings. So all that's correct. Okay. It's getting close to the end. I mean, because we're gonna play. Well, you've got 2 dice to play. I've got 1 dice to play, and then we're gonna do it one more round.
Make a fish here. And we're gonna make a shrine. So I'm gonna collect this wood. I'm gonna mark off these bricks though. And I'm gonna make a shrine like right. Ah, okay. So God, favor, power.
Do you like that cat on the base?
I do. I thank you. I thank you.
The cat does not try to rest on me.
We're gonna do a shrine.
Quick, activate the Pompeii expansion.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, the cat's super chill. The cat does not care. This is her world. She's just like, hey, what are you guys doing in my world?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the shrine's entirely on a hill. I mean, actually, I think I'm going to build the shrine next to it. Because it doesn't really do anything there for that. PG. Prepare your own urban buildings there. So yeah, we're going to make the shrine here. Not on the board, kitty. It's going to be, nope, not on the board. You got this. Okay.
Hey, you're still up by a decent amount of points.
Okay, we're making the shrine there. I'm going to gain a God favor ability power thing. That one's kind of nice. I think I might take Juno. So Juno here may construct a building in like a little tiny L shape here. May straddle 2 hills, may straddle a Severian wall, and the building does not need to be adjacent to your overseer. Mark an additional space on the building track. That's actually a freaking awesome ability card right there. So I'm going to take that. And that's that. Okay, so let me just go down really quick here. I got that, I got that. I need to mark one of my buildings down here. We need to trigger that. Yep, got that. And I built it next to a market, so I'm going to get 2 of those things. So we're going to mark 2 of these. And I did not make it, though, next to... Maybe I should have done it over there. I don't know. Let's see here. Pretty soon you're going to have a tail mustache, right? That's what I'm talking about. That happens. Like it just curls up and around. I'm like, okay, and then I get like a monocle too going on, like right here.
Are you done with your turn?
I am done with that one, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take all these areas.
What?
Because 2, 4,
You didn't
6,
leave me with
7, 8, 9.
anything? Jeez,
1, 2,
Dr.
3, 4,
Gloryhound.
5, 6.
Alright,
I
well.
got plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't.
Alright,
You're still really ahead.
Well.
That's going to give me, what did I say? So 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only going to give me 5 banners. It's not like it's that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really far behind. Really far behind, so I think.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and mark that there. Should I raise legions? Should I raise the legions? I feel like I should, maybe.
I don't know. Should you?
Yeah, why not? Let's raise some legions. Let's raise some legions, okay? So I have a parade ground, I have my castrum, and then there's like another castrum. This doesn't have that on it, so 1, 2. I'm gonna use my parade ground, 1 castrum, and then 1 of your parade grounds. So
You have 2 jewelry to spend?
or 1 of your, sorry,
Castrums?
1 of your castrums. So
Okay.
1, 2, and then I have 1 jewelry to spend for 3.
I get 1 whole coin. Super relevant.
I also have this stone on here.
This will be interesting scoring,
I already used my fish here. All right, that is that. Okay, so this is the final round. This is the end of the game here.
Yeah, this is the last round. You get
Last
to go first.
round.
I'll steer your guide.
Final round. It'll be interesting to see like what will be worth doing on this last round here. I guess it really just matters die rolls wise, right? Like if you just get like really crappy die rolls. I'm gonna use my senator right now. Because I want this one there. And I think I want...
Oh, there's jewelry out? Okay.
Yeah, there is a jewelry. Did you need this jewelry? Did you need this jewelry, Dr.
I don't
Gloryhound?
need anything.
Dr. Gloryhound, did you need that jewelry?
I'm going to be able to, with these, I can build like
Oh,
crazy.
gosh.
So I'm not too worried about it.
I see.
I can drop 2 buildings. I have like all this brick and wood just
All
sitting
of the
there.
resources. All the
I've
resources.
got 3 wood and like 5 brick just sitting around.
All right. I guess I will take one of them like so. This is tough because, like, what's going to get me more points? Like, what's going to get me the most points here?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So do a thing.
Hold on.
Don't overthink it.
I'm overthinking it, everybody.
Yep.
I'm overthinking it.
Last round, always the longest round.
I'm overthinking it already.
When I checked last time, you were ahead by like 20 points. I don't think you need to overthink it. I think you'll be okay. It'd be a heck of an upset if I was even close at this point.
Okay, so I think I'm going to turn this one in. I'm going to use the fish here. Going to use a fish. I mean, I guess they're both the same. We're going to use a fish right there. And then I'm going to take this stone and I'm going to Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I messed up. I completely messed up.
Release Waja!
All right, so just kidding. We're going to go ahead and conquer.
Cat's back.
We're going to get our conquering on, and I feel like...
Are you going for the 4 or the 3?
I know, like, I think that I'm going to go for the 4 because...
Yeah.
I mean, it has 2 flags, has 4 on it. We're going to do this one. And we're going to conquer over there.
You just got to leave 1 garrison, so mark off 1 of your troops.
And
nope.
I get the 2 flags.
You see her just like aiming for the thing? All right,
she's like, hey.
Oh, don't claw me. There you go. Get down. I'm going to use my old water trick where I'm like, hey, you see this is a water cup.
All right, Dr. Gloryhound, go ahead.
She gets freaked out. She thinks, I've like never thrown water at her, but she's convinced I will one day. And that works. All right, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to gain these 2 resources here, which is brick and wood.
I'm super sad. I had like a plan and everything. It just didn't work out.
I don't even know where I wrote those down. Remember, I have 2 resources here. I'm going to build. So I'm going to build, they're both the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 2 resources here. I'm going to take off
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build some roads because I had stone available now. But I chose the wrong dice. I didn't realize that for the roads right here. And I don't hope that doesn't cost me the game, okay?
Well, these are both 9. So,
I'm so
I was
sad.
going to do 9, 10, 11 either way. Because it's 1,
well,
2,
like,
3, 4,
on the
5, 6,
expand
7, 8, 9, 10,
action,
11.
you can't
One,
do
two, three,
either
4,
build
5,
option. So I had to have
6,
taken
7,
one of those
8,
hammer
9,
dice,
10.
and it just
I couldn't
didn't
even
happen.
use all of them.
And it just didn't happen.
Because you can only go up to 18. So I'm maxed out on that now.
Nice. Well, I mean, you got maxed out on it, so that's good. Okay, the other thing is I have Juno here, and I can technically build one thing wherever I want, which is going to be really beneficial. Because I'm thinking this leisurely bath would be really awesome.
Can you get up to with Juno?
Or maybe we can build another religious shrine. You know what? I love shrines. Shrines are fantastic.
Do you?
Okay?
Are you pro shrine?
I am pro shrine, okay? And I feel like the shrine actually is going to give me the best bang for my buck. So we're going to go ahead and cross off one of those. We're going to take our wood. And we're going to build a shrine. I can build it wherever I want. I can construct a building in the shape of like an L shape. I can basically put it everywhere. I can straddle 2 hills.
Put it everywhere.
Put it all over the place.
Apparently.
I don't even have to be on the space over there, okay? I'm just gonna build it, I think, over here. So if I have a shrine next to this, that's not gonna do anything, right? That's an urban build. No, that's a religious building. CM. Okay.
So you're going to the shrine.
And yes, I just want to. Well, I want to put it on some place that's gonna be like really good. Actually, this might just be the best here, actually.
You can do it.
We're just going to build a shrine here.
Maximus biggest.
We're going to take this because we can.
Okay.
And it's next to that and that. So I got my god power. I get to take 2 resources if it matters at the end. I'm going to spend any jewelry I have left.
Where'd you build your shrine at?
Right here.
Okay. So, but you'd just be activating
Oh, wait, I can't build it right there because there's already a shrine in that area. Apologies.
Oh, there is already a shrine there. But didn't you just say you could build it anywhere with that special ability? I thought you said that.
Yes, but like, it's just saying like it can be built on any squares. Still, you can only have like 1 shrine per.
Right. I'm saying you can just build it in any other hill area if you want to.
All right, let's just do that for now. Because
Yeah.
it's the end of the game anyway.
Exactly.
All right.
Only you would overanalyze. What resources do I want when it doesn't actually matter?
We don't know, Makush. I don't know. Dr. Gloryhoundd,
you don't do
we're about
any
ready to total up
scoring.
right now.
You don't do any scoring until the very end
Getting
of the game.
ready to total up. That was it.
That was your last die?
That was my last
This is it, huh?
die. Yeah, that was it.
Die another day. So the cash room just gives you 2 victory points. The parade ground gives you 1 victory point per your own urban buildings, which I don't have a bunch of urban buildings. The market doesn't give you points unless you're next to a parade ground. You're on the shrine. The bath only works if you're adjacent to 3 urban buildings, which there just aren't 3 urban buildings, so you did not do it. You failed your mission. That gives me 2 if I'm next to that one. I think I'm just going to build the cash room.
I didn't build a bath. I built a shrine. Oops.
That's
right
me.
there.
I think I'm just going to build the cash room. It's just 2 victory points. I'm going to build the cash room. I have 1 less plus a wood. I will spend these 2 brick. And I will build this cash room like right here. Which the cash room is what? CM? CM. Doesn't trigger any special abilities, but it is worth points at the end, so. Parade ground. Yeah, it's not triggering anything. It's not triggering anything, but it gives me a point here because I built 5. Anytime I build, I get a senator. I can spend that senator right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. You want to see something crazy? So I got that senator, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the draft, it's at the end of the drafting phase. Never mind. I was gonna say at the end of the drafting phase, I can spend a jewelry to go ahead and take the last die, which, ooh, I have a jewelry right here. I should have done that. Would give me a whole extra turn. You calculating up right now?
I am.
You don't want to hear my shenanigans at all, do you? I can still use it to get the senator and then use that senator to gain like 1 coin, which is still a point. What I'm saying is I have a jewelry right here, which the jewelry, since I haven't played with this board before, the jewelry lets me actually draft the last remaining die, which is that die right there, correct?
Yes.
It was the red one. So I can actually draft it and use this one as a whole extra deal.
Oh, that's nice.
But let me cross off that last little jewelry. I need better penmanship if I'm going to be messing around up over here because I can't see anything. So this is going to give me a jewelry. Gosh, I can't do anything with that jewelry there. But it does let me, I could do a conquer action. Yep, I could do a conquer action with it. Which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Essentially 9 with that conquer action. There's only one conquer thing left though, right? Which is this one. I can't build with it, so but I can still conquer this, which will give me 2 points. Yep, gives me the last 2 points there. All right, so ratchet it up. What did you do already? Okay.
All right, I already calculated my total. I'm not going to show you, Dr. Gloryhougd.
So
I already calculated my total.
So we do coins first, right?
Coins first, and you just take the number there.
3. Building track is 5 for me. The legacy track on the road.
I'm so interested to see how this is going to turn
18.
out. Because we really did go in different directions.
The glory track, I got 13 on. I maxed that one out, which is good.
That was good. That was good.
So from advisors, so that's these guys here, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11.
That was good points for you there.
From manufacturing for the M's.
All right, so you didn't know brickmakers. It was just the jewelers. So 2 points if adjacent to at least one opponent's urban building.
So I did that.
Yes.
So 2 points there. So I remember 2. Oh,
no, you just put it there, yeah.
For the urban?
So for the urban, we have the market and the harbor. I don't think you did the harbor, right?
No, I did
market
do the
had
market.
Nothing, though.
Okay. So nothing there. Army.
So army here, it was 2 points for just having the castrum and 1 point per your own urban buildings.
So I got 4 points for the castrum then, and I don't have any of my own urban buildings next to it because the urban ones were the market, right?
Well, the urban buildings were...
Yeah, the market was one of them. All right, but
market and the harbor.
I got 4 points though from having the castrum buildings. Religious, I did not build any religious ones, I don't believe.
Ooh.
Why?
Because it's 3 points for being on the Capulinus, and then 2 points for Paterlinus and Calculus, and like 1 point otherwise. So you're just going to get straight points off of those.
Cool. Wish I knew that was a thing. Leisure.
The bath? I don't think either of us did the bath.
From Neuro bonus cards, only got 2. And then so 1 for every 2 round up. So I've got 16, so I got 8. And then 1 for every 2 round up. Oh, round up, so that gives me 3.
There you go.
All right.
All right, drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Wow, I hope Gloryhound wins so I can hear her evil laugh. Wow. Well, thank you. According to Dr. Gloryhound, that's right. He does think that...
She has one.
Well, I may have practiced a little bit, like a tiny bit of practice. My cat is like literally sitting on the fan, so it's just fanning all her underbellies. How many points did you get? I got 73.
I got 69.
So close! So close! Oh my goodness, you really ramped up in that last part by just like taking out the countryside down here, Dr. Gloryhound.
Yeah, I messed up by not
oh my goodness.
doing it sooner, and I think I
Oh my
paid for
goodness.
that.
All right, Kitty, you got to move off. You're changing camera angles and stuff like that. So, Dr. Gloryhound, who does not like...
Yeah, 69 points.
Rolling rights, what'd you think?
Let me re-add up yours. Hold on, I gotta re-add up yours.
What did you think, Dr. Gloryhound?
I like my rolling rights like I like my women. Complicated.
Good close game. That's right. Thank you so much for everybody joining us today.
I'm glad it ended up being close because when I stopped at that one point,
you got a little nervous. And you're like, oh my gosh, I got to make up some points right now.
You were ahead by 23 points when I looked, so I was like, that's not good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed this game, Steven. Like, it's probably...
Neuro points, definitely.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorites, in my favorites of Rollin' Rights right now. I want to play it some more and stuff. and do some more testing and everything. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I love the area control stuff. I love trying to manage different things that are happening on the board. It's a lot of fun.
Right. I like the engine building portion of it. I like engine building. So I liked how, like, I ended up triggering all this, like, super fast this time. But then, like, I didn't trigger some of the stuff down here until way later.
And thank you for everybody showing up in chat today on Sunday. We appreciate all of you being out here. My love.
I feel like I just... that's close.
That's okay. It's okay. That's the good one. That's the one you hate.
Every morning she does this. No, she doesn't.
Oh, gosh.
I like how our cat's just sitting, like, right there, angry.
Super angry that they can't get up on the table. They're like, right there.
So upset. That was a good one, though. I'm glad it was a close game, and you cheated, I'm sure.
Well, I did not cheat.
Your guy's not even near.
Wow.
I'm going to put your guy in the harbor and send them off.
All right, everyone. So stay tuned for whenever we're gonna be posting new stuff, new content.
Why are you looking
We're still
at me?
going to do
I'm
Thursday.
not posting anything.
We're going to do Thursday and Friday this week, okay? So
Thursday
stay tuned for
Friday?
that.
What are we doing on Friday?
Our Kickstarter show. All right. We'll see all of you later. Bye.
Bye.